Kick-ass facts! Pew, 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 pew! This hand-breaking apparatus was an invention of Christian priests in the 15th century. They used it to break the hands of scientists, artists, and sculptors who had fallen into heresy. Another theory is that it was used to punish thieves by crushing their hands. In 1930, Helene Adelaide Shelby patented an apparatus for obtaining criminal confessions. The police put the suspect in a darkened chamber where they are confronted by a human skeleton with glowing red eyes that questions them with a voice transmitted from the interrogator behind it through a megaphone in its mouth. A camera concealed in the skull was to record the confessions. That's dark, Helene. That's dark. Trigger warning on this one, there is talk of unaliving. Since 1969, studies have shown that no-fault divorce correlates with a reduction in female self-deleting and a reduction in intimate partner violence. A 2004 paper by economists found an 8 to 16% decrease in female unaliving after state-enacted no-fault divorce laws. They also noted a roughly 30% decrease in intimate partner violence among both men and women, and a 10% drop in women being unalived by their partners. Amish-made toys don't have facial features because appearance holds no significance, so these toys aim to emphasize that everyone is important and cherished. A colonoscopy on a healthy middle-aged man turned up a live ladybug, just hanging out, chilling like a villain in his colon. In 1980, then 19-year-old Jean Hilliard was involved in a car accident in sub-zero temperatures. She walked to a friend's house 2 miles away, but collapsed 15 feet outside the door. Imagine being that close. Temperatures dropped to minus 22 degrees Fahrenheit, and she was found frozen solid at 7 a.m. after 6 hours in the cold. Doctors could not administer a hypodermic needle because her skin was too hard to pierce. On top of that, nobody could get an accurate reading of her temperature because her body temperature was so low. At one point, her heart rate was as slow as 12 beats per minute. Doctors resorted to wrapping her in an electric blanket to help her defrost. After spending 49 days in the hospital, she revived with no brain damage. These are self-defense gloves made for women in England in the 1850s. A Pythagorean cup looks like a normal drinking cup, except that the bowl has a central column in it, giving it a shape like a bundt pan. The central column of the bowl is positioned directly over the stem of the cup and over a hole at the bottom of the stem. A small open pipe runs from this hole almost to the top of the central column where there is an open chamber. You following? The chamber is connected by a second pipe to the bottom of the central column, where a hole in the column exposes the pipe to the contents of the bowl of the cup. When it is filled beyond a certain point, a siphoning effect causes the cup to drain its entire contents through the base. It is known as the Pythagoras cup, greedy cup, cup of justice, or the Tantalus cup. It was made, according to sources, as a practical joke.